Good moto morning or afternoon. Met up making new friends today. One of our viewers, Volts, rode down here to hang out with Kraken. Pretty cool. And we're in downtown Fredericksburg. Just had a nice coffee and got caught up, and now we're heading over to get something to eat. Just had a great lunch at the Mason-Dixon Cafe. I'll throw some pictures up on the screen of what we had for lunch. It was freaking awesome. The moto vlogger YouTuber is being here now with Percy. He's on the Fat Bob, and Volts is on his Lowrider S. They're heading back down up to the city area, and I'm gonna head back home. I had a hell of a good time. I made 2 new friends today, and that is what motorcycling is all about, in my opinion. Good stuff. Everybody and their mother's son is out today. The sun is shining. It's a beautiful day on a Saturday, and it's good to see people out. Restaurants are packed. So being here now with Percy, he does motovlogs. He also does gear review, installations and upgrades to his bike. I think we're going to try and do some collaborations together. May recruit him to come over and help me install the tins on the Roadster. That way he can get some different content on his channel that he normally wouldn't have, which is what a collab is all about. So kind of cool stuff there. Looking forward to that. The place we went, the Mason-Dixon Cafe, is kind of interesting. They have an eclectic menu in the sense that it's called Mason-Dixon because I believe it's a husband and wife that started that restaurant, and I believe the wife is from the north, New York, I think, could be wrong, and the husband's from the south. That's why they call it the Mason-Dixon Cafe. So you'll see everything in there from shrimp and grits and chicken and waffles to deli type sandwiches that you would see in a New York deli type thing. So very cool menu there at this place, and it's where all the locals eat in the Fredericksburg area. Reasonable pricing, good food. Doesn't get much better than that. Man, I hate getting behind a big old truck. Can't see anything. So we'll see how that pans out. Should be interesting and a lot of fun to maybe get some content that I normally wouldn't do on my channel, because Percy does something different than what I do, and maybe I can learn some new tips and tricks on the way he's doing it, or vice versa possibly. We shall see. I will say this, the other guy's bikes were freaking spotless. Mine is trashed. Last time I rode it, I got caught in a rainstorm, several of them, and my bike is in dire need of a good solid detail, and I just haven't got to it. If you take a look at all the trees, everything's starting to bloom, and you can see Virginia is greening up. What that also means is the pollen is off the hook these days. You can park your bike outside, and an hour later write your name on the paint from the pollen that's landed on it. So my heart goes out to those people that are allergic to it and are battling every spring when the weather turns. Well, I'm a very blessed man to have 2 more friends in my life. I'm excited that I reached out to Volts and asked to get together for a ride with him. Today was more just catching up and shooting the shit than it was riding. So coffee and conversation, and we had a nice lunch as well. Those two are headed off to the Tail of the Dragon. They're going to have the ride of their lives. They're meeting up with other couple of friends and going to ride that area of North Carolina, maybe dip into Tennessee, and going to have the time of their life. Wow. Green with envy. Wish I could go with them. I've booked a trip in that neck of the woods next August, but the world is so unpredictable. I don't know if things will loosen up by next August or not. We'll see. I have some other trips. I'm going to take a trip up to Pennsylvania, to York, Pennsylvania, to check out the Harley-Davidson factory and museum up there and shoot some footage that might be interesting to some of you folks. There's a lot of history in that building I'll go into. I may hit up Gettysburg. My brother-in-law and I rode up that way, I don't know, 2 years ago. And that battlefield, there's all kinds of memorials built by the different states for the regiments. And that's really kind of fascinating to dig into on that. So we'll see. The old wide glide is running good. If you can comment down below, are any of you interested in seeing historical Civil War sites? May not be of any interest to people abroad. Another close trip we were talking about at lunchtime is Jamestown, where the first colony in North America was formed in the 1600s. And they have a museum there that's kind of interesting to see as well. Kind of a cool area to go visit if you're in this neck of the woods. Are you guys and gals starting to plan some trips? Where are you all headed to this year? Do you feel confident enough to go out and travel and do the hotel thing and restaurant thing on the road? Or are you still hunkered down at home, kind of quarantining? Let me know your thoughts down below. Be interesting to know where everybody's headed. And for heaven's sakes, if any of you are on trips and you're traveling through Virginia, reach out to me. I'll meet up with you and ride with you part of the way on your journey. It's the best part about motorcycling is meeting good people. Ooh. So I've checked out some of Percy's videos. He gave me a sticker and also a business card. I'll put his information up on the screen. If you want to go over and check out his channel, you might enjoy some of his content, and hopefully like and subscribe to his videos. And again, I hope I'm positive we'll get together for some collaborations, and you'll see him pop up in my video every now and then. You may not want me ugling up his videos though. Oh my gosh. What a beautiful day. It was so overcast, looked like it was going to thunderstorm when I left. And now it got hot. So I'm glad I dressed in my air jacket that lets the air flow through it. If any of you have any ideas for content that you would like to see, let me know in the comments. I'll give it some thought. Try to accommodate it. When I was looking at Volt Spike, I need to find a way to mount my cell phone and get power to it. Because if you run any GPS apps or anything like that, it just sucks the battery dry on your cell phone. And Volts has one that is wireless recharging. And you can lock it in horizontally or vertically, and it's recharging your phone while you're using it. So I really like that idea. I just got to think about how I would hide the wires on this bike. I need to get this bike in the shop. I need a new rear tire. It's about toast before I take any long trips on it. It's fine right now for buzzing around town. I also chatted with Ben, who got the Yashimura pipe for his TNT 135. He'll be getting that installed soon and get a picture, and we'll do another Viewer Appreciation Day video, and I'll throw up some pictures that people have shared with me with the stickers where they're going, and also Ben's pipe, formerly known as the crack pipe, is on his bike now, so I'm super excited for him. Super good guy. If I make it down that way towards North Carolina in August, I'm going to hit him up and try to swing by and have lunch with him or something like that, and meet another viewer. He reached out to me on one of the comments. So, cool stuff. Well, I think that's going to about wrap up this video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you want to see more in the future, hit that subscribe button right down there in the corner. And remember, folks, go ride, because it's good for you. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.